welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleecher. This channel is all about planning and budgeting. So if those are topics that you are also interested in, then please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you along on this journey. In today's video, we're going to be setting up my budget for the month of November. I'm using the Budget by Paycheck workbook by the Budget Mom. This will actually be the last month that I use this book because I had started in December last year in the book. So this is my last spread for this workbook. I am using one of my Budget Mom complete packs from my Etsy shop, Life in Envelopes. This is the Thanksgiving 2022 pattern. So in the complete pack, we have the monthly spread. These are all of the elements of the monthly spread. We have the thick washi that goes with the monthly spread. So I'm going to be using all of this today. I will also be using the 4 budget headers, the 4 expense trackers, the 4 cash envelope headers, and then I do need the 5th week add-on for this month. Actually, I'm going to need 6. So let me go grab the 6th one as well. Okay, so here is another one. So we can do 6 weeks of budgeting. That's what I need, the six budgets.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, down with my own doubts. Be free with me.
Okay, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to set up the 6th budget because she doesn't have 6 budget sheets in the workbook. She only does 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I need to put this one down really quickly. Sorry. I forgot my cash envelope on this one. Okay, so that was 4. And then this is week 5. And then it goes into the expense trackers. So what I've done is I've taken a worksheet from another month. This is from February that I didn't use because I wasn't doing week-to-week budgeting plus a monthly budget at that time. So I have an extra one, and instead of laying down I try to take the February one off of here. But instead of laying down the cash envelope headers, which I do have, I could do that, but they're going to be covered up anyways because I'm going to glue this to this page in just a moment here. So all I'm going to do is use the budget sticker on this page, and then I can put glue here and glue the pages together, and then I can lift it up like this so I can still use both of the cash envelope pages. And this is the glue I'm going to be using. It's actually a type of tape. It's called crafter's tape, and it's sticky, and you use it like whiteout, so you like go across and then you can stick it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that done, and then we'll be ready to get into all the numbers. Oh my goodness, you guys, you won't believe what I did. So while I was like getting that set up, while I did that, I got like a big paper cut like all the way across my finger, and it was bleeding like a lot. So I had to run and wash the wound and put a bandage on. So now I'm gonna have a bandage the rest of the video. Oh my gosh, sometimes I feel so silly. Okay, let's get all of these numbers set up. Okay, so starting with our monthly budget. So this is where I budget most of our fixed expenses for the month using David's paycheck. He's paid once a month, it's a fixed amount, and we can cover most of our fixed expenses with his paycheck. So David's gonna make $21.28, and this is for the month of November. Okay, now I'm gonna put all of our fixed expenses. I'm just gonna go off the list from last month because nothing has changed. So I'm going to write all of those down. I'm also going to write down if it's a bill or a debt. I need to know if it's a bill or a debt for when we go to close out our budget at the end of the month, because those are two different categories for us. Bills are things that are always going to exist, and debts will eventually be paid off. Like, for example, our mortgage will eventually be paid off. But State Farm is our auto insurance, and as long as we have automobiles, we will need to pay for that. So that's a bill. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of that done, and then we'll go over the numbers. Okay, so our mortgage is going to be $1,335. We live in Iowa. We have a 3-bed, 3-bath home, and that's the mortgage that we pay. State Farm is $133, HBO is $17, MetroNet, that is our cable, not our cable, but our internet service. We don't have cable actually, it's just our internet service, $97 a month. Google Fi is for 2 cell phone lines, it's for David and mine. Our cell phone lines, it's $52 a month. Hulu is $17. Ames is $274. This is the city we live in, and we pay them for water and power or electricity. $118 for our SUV payment and $73 for our student loan payment. So altogether that comes to $21,116. So 21, 28. So starting with David's income minus that. That is a difference of $12. So if everything works out, we should have an extra $12 at the end of the month. Okay, so that's it for most of our fixed expenses. Let's set up week 1 now. Okay, so this is our variable budget, which happens every week. So for week 1, and for us, week 1 is going to be October 27th. Until November 2nd. So that is our week 1 for our budget, the way we do it, the way I get paid. So it's going to be my income, which is a combination of all of my sources of income. So for me, that is Etsy, YouTube, Patreon, and if I get any affiliate checks, every once in a while that happens. Okay, so I pay myself, right, my goal is to pay myself $507 a week. And I know it ahead of time if I'm going to be able to pay myself that for week 1. And I am, so that's nice. It's so nice when I can actually pay myself what I need to pay myself. Okay, so we also have some Buy Me a Coffee money this week. You guys, I am blown away. So what Buy Me a Coffee is that is a tipping app that we use. I started using it because my viewers asked me to make it available to you guys. And I never ever expect to receive any tips through Buy Me a Coffee, but anytime we get one, I'm so thankful, and I try to put it to really good use in our budget. So, okay guys, it's kind of a long list. Here we go. I want to give a shout out to Donna, Vicky, Tracy, Lena, Pat, Bianca, Kate, and 2 anonymous donors. Those are all the tips that we received this week, and it was a total of $120. Can you believe it? We're gonna make good use of that money today. Some people told me exactly where they want the money to go in the budget, and some people just donated it to us and are leaving it up to me. So let's go ahead and get into this. So that is a total of $627. Okay guys, so we're gonna start with the bills. So there are some bills that I need to cover with my paycheck because David's paycheck, we don't have enough from David's paycheck to cover those bills. And those are loan number 2, which is a debt, garbage, which is a bill, Alliant. Alliant is gas for our house, and that is a bill. And WW, which is also a bill. Okay, so loan number 2 is $142. That comes out of our bank account automatically every week, $142. So that's the first thing that comes out of my paycheck before anything else. And then these bills, we take out cash week to week, and then when we reach the goal for the month, then I deposit the money back into the bank and we pay those bills. So for garbage, we need to set aside $5 a week for garbage, $10 a week for Alliant Energy, and $5 for WW. So altogether, that's $162. So we had $627 to start with. After paying our bills, we will have $465 to work with. Okay, so coming down to our cash envelopes or our variable expenses, these are the envelopes that I carry around with me in my wallet. And we have food, gas, miscellaneous, and spending. So we're starting with $465. And because I was paid my full amount this week, I'm able to put the amount that I want to put in each of these categories. So food is going to get $200. Gas is going to get $20. Miscellaneous is going to get $50. Now tomorrow when we go to stuff the cash envelopes, I'm going to take some of this miscellaneous money and I'm going to apply it towards one of our savings challenges, or actually our only savings challenge that we're currently working on, which is we're trying to build a $1,000 cushion in our bank account so that we have a little bit of wiggle room in our budget. So, and then spending will get $45. So that's 20 for me, 20 for David, and 5 for Logan. By the way, you may have noticed I said that I didn't mention that we're going to take money out of food for the savings challenge, and that's because I realized this week I need to have $200 a week available for food for my family. I just have to be realistic about that number. That's where my family is at this point in time. Based on our dietary needs, that's what we need to do. So we're going to take the money from miscellaneous. So all together, let's see how much that will be. $315. So $465 minus $315. That is $150 left over. Okay, coming up to sinking funds. So now we're going to talk about sinking funds and our savings, and this is where the Buy Me a Coffee is going to come into play this week. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, you guys. Okay, so currently our current sinking funds are car maintenance, car registration, Christmas, and vet. Okay, so we're starting with $150. Okay, so let's do this. So car maintenance is going to get 10. That's the amount we always put towards car maintenance. Car registration is going to get 5. Okay, so that's 15 out of the 150. We are going to put the rest between Christmas and vet. We recently had to withdraw most of our Christmas money out of our Christmas envelope, and we had to withdraw most of our vet money out of our vet envelope. We did Christmas with my parents and I hadn't budgeted for that. I should have. That's my bad. So we needed to quickly restock this for the boys' Christmas, Logan and Jacob, and then also Sierra, who is Jacob's girlfriend. We want to be able to buy them Christmas gifts, in December. So the vet, we had a recent medical thing happen where we had to use all of our money for our vet envelope. So anyways, the rest money, so let's see, 150 minus 15. Okay, we have 135 to work with, and I would really like to put 100 of that back into Christmas right away. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll put the 35 towards vet. Oh, it feels so good, you guys. I cannot tell you. I'm so excited. Part of me wanted to put that towards our extra savings, but I'm going to feel so much better to have this here so that we don't have to keep dipping into our savings. You know what I mean? Like when costs come up. So altogether, this is 150. So we are currently now at 0 for our budget. So for extra debt, this is not our focus at the moment. Right now, our focus, if we have extra money, is to put it towards that extra savings goal. So right now I'm going to put this at 0, but we know we're going to take some of the money from miscellaneous tomorrow and put it towards our savings challenge. We just don't know how much that is yet. We will find out tomorrow when we play the savings challenge game. So right now I'm just going to say it's 0, but tomorrow we know that we will be adding some cash to that. My goodness. What a crazy month we had last month. We're starting out November strong. I have a good feeling about November, you guys. Thank you again so much to everyone who bought us a coffee. I cannot tell you how grateful we are and how much we appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed today's video, will you please give it a thumbs up? And I will see you all again next time. Bye, everyone.